Pokemon cards can be very expensive, but not all of us can hug Floyd Mayweather in a ring for 20 minutes. So what are some cards we can buy on a $5 budget? Well, fear not, because in this video I want to be showing you some amazing cards you can buy for dirt cheap. I'm going to be doing cards under $5 since most people watching are from America, so keep in mind if you're from Australia or something, the cards will be a couple dollars more if you convert it. Okay, so what cards should you be buying right now? Tag team cards. I think tag team cards are some of the most underrated Pokemon cards in the hobby. There's a bunch of them with insanely cool artworks and Pokemon partners or trios which are extremely popular with fans. First up, we have Pikachuzekrom GX, which you can easily pick up for $5, but if you look around, you can probably get it for even cheaper than that. I think getting a copy in Japanese is also a no-brainer, because I've managed to get a bunch of them for $2 or less. I think the art on this card is absolutely awesome. The motion of the Pikachu with Zekrom lurking in the background looks so cool. The artist of this card is Mitsuhiro Arita, who is known for drawing heaps of iconic cards like the base set Charizard, and he did an excellent job creating this one. I wouldn't be surprised if this card very quickly jumped up past the $10 to $15 mark within a year or so, which means you will easily double or triple your money. Pikachu cards will always be popular. Next up, we have Greninjazorro Arcgx. This card you can easily pick up for $4 or less, and if you get it in Japanese, I've honestly had no problem buying a bunch of copies for literally $1 each. This card should not be that cheap, and with the Tag Team GX boxes skyrocketing in price due to demand, all the cards in it will slowly follow. It's another great artwork by Arita of two popular Pokemon, and I think grabbing a few copies of this is just free money. Next up, we have Eevee and Snorlax GX. You can pick this up fairly easily for under $5. I won't go into too much detail with every single card, but hopefully you guys are starting to get the idea. Eevee and Snorlax, both really popular Pokemon that people love to collect, great artwork by Arita, super solid pickup at this price. Another card you must have is the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX, which you can pick up for well under $5 in English and even cheaper in Japanese. I mean, what do I even need to say about this card? It's the iconic legendary bird trio all in one card. Like, the fact that stuff like this even exists is insane. I think this is one of those cards that will be popular and collectible for many years to come. Big stonks. Next up, we have Celebi Venus GX. Now, this one might be a little bit difficult to get under $5 in English, but if you look around, you can easily get it for very close to that, and if not, the Japanese version you can easily pick up for just a few dollars. I think it's an iconic pairing of two very popular Pokemon, and it's an absolute must-have if you can get a decent deal. Then there's Umbreon and Darkrai. This is one of my favorite picks at $5 because it has two incredible characters and a really beautiful artwork by Arita. These cards aren't as common as people think, and they're very slept on. I'm confident these will do really well in the future. Finally, for the Tag Team GX cards, you must get the Togepi, Cleffa, and Igglybuff trio, which you can find pretty easily for under $5. This is one of the most adorable cards in the TCG, and a popular trio that collectors absolutely love. I would say those are the best Tag Team GX cards at this price point, but some other honorable mentions are the Garchomp and Giratina Tag Team, the Mega Sableye and Tyranitar Tag Team, and the Latias and Latios Tag Team. Of course, there's this iconic trio, but I wasn't sure if I should include it because they're pretty difficult to get under $5 unless you get them in Japanese, but if you can find these for a good deal, these will be an incredibly popular set of cards in the future. I think these tag team cards in general are a really good investment for very cheap at the moment, which will have huge gains in the future. But people are starting to realize just how underrated these cards are, and they're already going up in price, so get in quick before you miss out. There are so many cheap cards I couldn't fit into this video because they're a little bit over, so if you guys are interested in seeing a best cards under $10 or $15 video, or just another video on all the other amazing cards under $5, part 2, let me know in the comments. If there's any great cheap cards you think I missed, let me know as well, I'd love to see them. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on other great investment tips and cheap cards you can buy in the hobby before Logan Paul starts wearing them around his neck.